Hey, I'm a barber out here. You got time for a free cut after?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. What is your name, bro, and what do you kind of do?
I'm Joshua. I'm originally from Dallas, born and bred. At the moment, I'm kind of between everything.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Where are you from?
Dallas.
How was it growing up in Dallas, Texas for you, bro? What's some of the struggles, some of the good times?
I grew up in Oak Cliff. It's predominantly black. But growing up in Oak Cliff as a white boy, I had it hard. But it probably made it to where I'm a little more resilient to comments and questions. I'm used to it. I've got 10 plus in the system. It didn't take very long for the white boys this and white boy that thing to not bother me. So if anything, it just toughened me up.
Talk to me about some of the struggles you had to face being white in a predominantly black area.
Everyone always thought I was an easy come up. I was easy. I couldn't fight. Oh, the white boy ain't got nothing. People don't realize when you get beat up every day, you either die or you learn how to fight back. I ain't gonna lie, but my dad, he wasn't having none of them bruises anymore. He wasn't having it. People don't realize that Oak Cliff was this whole city before it entered with Dallas. It was a whole own city.
So I know you say you did 10 years in the system. Talk to me about that story. What led you down that path and what you would have said to prevent yourself to going in that system?
Toxic relationships. Make sure you pay attention to them. And not so much as just the outward, oh, she cussed at you in public. Nah, like really look at what makes it toxic for you to be in a room? What makes it to the point where you can have an air that I don't, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl were like that, you know what I'm saying? My baby mama. And I used to leave the house all hours of the night because of this. Leave my apartment. I leave my crib just so you can, you know what I'm saying? I can get away from you. Go to my homeboy's house for 2-3 days, chill, smoke the after about 2 days of smoking, shit, I'm bored now. Now I wanna go hit a lick, wild out. Now this little Nick Diamond Dubsack doing nothing. Now I done got 5-6 homeboys with me now. So we start going licks, hitting licks, ended up robbing the Uber driver. $600 out of his pocket, didn't have nothing to show for it. That's why I always try to tell people get their vocabulary good. Because if you can't explain in depth why you feel upset, then you really don't even know if you upset. Just because you say you happy don't mean you happy, you might be content. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole separate. You might say you sad, but you really depressed and you don't know the difference. So now the next person don't know how to help you. It's knowing yourself. I've been thinking about it. I think about this stuff all the time because I know that was my biggest issue. It was no one else's fault.
How important is taking accountability in situations like that?
All day long. So I had bonded out before I went down. I had bonded out to fight my trial. And I ended up getting a lesser charge or a lesser sentence because I had admitted to the judge that I paid attention to who I was around and chose not to care. And I took responsibility for that. And he looked at me in front of my parents, in front of the courtroom, everyone, in front of the jury and everything. I went to jury trial on an assault robbery. He tried to give me 30 years off the rip. I cried, I bawled. I don't even understand that number. I'm 21. You can't understand something you ain't never lived. You trying to give me like dope boy numbers. True, but I mean, true enough, like that $600 probably was worth way more to him than it was to me. That might have been his rent money for the week. That's why I let the judge know that I was taking accountability of what I did. And I asked him like, man, please reduce the sentence that you're trying to impose on me. I felt like my mama felt like she didn't try hard enough. Like she passed this January, I was still locked up. That's probably one of my biggest regrets is not knowing whether she really thought that or not. As a dad myself, I can only think about it like, if my point of view, I feel like I'm not trying hard enough. And fam, I'm trying, and I'm still not trying hard enough. So as a parent, I feel like that's always gonna be a constant feeling, but whether it's a valid feeling or not, I feel like she felt like she was validated in it. And that's probably one of the worst feelings I've ever had.
What would you have told your younger self in that situation to prevent you from letting down your mom or going to jail? What's one thing you would have told your younger self or anybody who live in that street life to do to prevent that from happening?
I would have told them about the hours of crying on the phone because no one answered. The people I went to jail with that got away, the family members that turned their back because shit, I fucked up. It is what it is. People say family's supposed to help. Nah, they not. They're supposed to love you. Love isn't monetary. So when you on that phone in that day room talking about you don't love me because you don't send me $20, nah, you don't love him because he don't send you $20. Or you don't love her because she don't send you $20. I don't ask her for no money. I don't ask her for nothing because I feel like I put myself in this position even though it wasn't all my fault with why I'm out here right now, like the homeless part. But I try to do the best I can for myself.
Your stories can inspire somebody else's story. So through your fuck ups, you save the next person. 10 years, that moment the judge sentenced you to 10 years, walk me through the exact feeling you was feeling, bro. And how was it going through the pen? How was it like trying to battle, like, damn, I got 10 years left?
When he told me 10, it's like my brain immediately shut down, like immediately protected itself. Because mind you, not 2 weeks before that, they told me 30 years. So I'm already going ahead and planning for a long deal. For this last couple weeks before trial, the next trial, my heart, my mind been locking down. Slowly but surely, I've been cutting people off. Not speaking, I'm not just cutting people off, I'm cutting myself off, I'm cutting my own heart off, I'm cutting my own soul off, because I can't sit back and reflect on anything. Because I don't have enough energy, it's all going to being protected, being on my guard, sleeping with my boots on. Like, I've been on units like that, fam. You ain't taking your boots off.
Facts.
You not walking to the shower in your shower shoes, and you not gonna go to the shower without your homeboy, especially if you ganged up.
What's some of the hardest things you had to face in the cell?
Meth. I could talk about it so well, I'm a former addict. it's like they doing something to it. Not to say it was ever good, but it's like it's making people worse and worse and worse and worse, to the point where they don't care if they live or die, if you live or die. I died on the way to the hospital in 2023. I got hit with a fan motor by, he was a transgender dude. He was originally a Crip speaker, and he slid back. He had 2 life sentences, like he never go home. This fool's throwed, fam. Throwed. I had a real cool Muslim dude to myself. Man, I get back, he gone. I'm fucked up about it. I work G5, I'm about to go talk to my sergeant. Hey man, go move my study back, bro. We vibe too well. I go in the cell, I was like, man, what's up, boo? I don't see him tweaking, bro. I just see him putting his stuff away. I'm not really paying attention. I'm at the door waiting for the door to open for that. And now, I hear this fool say something, right? Not aggressive or nothing, I just hear this fool like whisper under his breath. I'm like, I kind of look back like, what, you say something? I kind of have an accent, like a tone, you know what I'm saying? I can't help that. But sometimes certain things you say come off, certain things I say come off aggressive. I understand it now. Someone actually recorded me saying certain things. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I can hear it. So this fool got aggressive with me. So as soon as that happened, I'm like, shit, we can go too. We in the cell already. I end up trying to duck one, I miss, I get hit. Boom. Mind you, this fool been doing time and cheese. He been a Crip, been a gang member. He know how to fight. All the transgender shit to the side. You don't forget that. He caught me with that. I'm trying to caught me with a good one. Boom. I went down. Hit the wall. Next thing I know, the fan in pieces. You got the motor in the fan with the cord still attached to the motor. In the free world are different than the tears that you cry behind the bar because you feel like they don't love you. But at the end of the day, because you're in that cell by yourself, you have no one to scream at, yell at, or think about but yourself. Because plenty of times I've done it. Oh man, it was her fault, it was his fault, my dad, my mom. As days goes on with that line of thinking, you start connecting things. You run through it in your head. You mean she did this because I did that, but then boom, she did that because you did that first. So then you start self-reflecting. Unfortunately, I've seen too many suicides in G5 where they in the cell by themselves. They ain't got no one to talk to. Phones don't come around. There's no phones in G5. They ain't getting no letters. Or if they are getting letters, don't let it be a fucked up sergeant got something out for him. He's not gonna get his shit. There's a whole bunch of factors that go into play that'll make a strong man weak real quick. Because, bro, they don't train you for shit like that in everyday life. That's wartime shit. Like I seen a dude get his face melted off with magic shade. Boiling magic shade, fam. Looked like he's pulled his cheek off. I still wake up with night terrors. I wake up screaming from that.
Does that create a certain type of trauma in you, bro?
Yeah. I use magic shade. I used to, for real. I don't use that shit no more. Just the smell of it will literally throw me into a panic attack. And it wasn't even nothing against me. It's just how direct the real violence is and how brutal it can get. Like, especially because like guns are, you know what I'm saying? Guns are one thing, like, from a distance, you got some space, you can't really see too much when it happens. Or if you do, you can look away real quick. Bro, when you in that cell and you gotta fight literally for your life, it's a different type of brutality. I've seen too much, bro. Even if it's not anything illegal, stop trying to be great for someone else when you don't even feel like you're good enough for yourself. Because growing up, that was me. So now when I had got to a point, I started working, doing my own thing. I knew I was a shit, couldn't tell me nothing. But then I had to tell myself, and maybe he doesn't think I'm, you know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and get these pair of shoes. Now I'm out $300 of the rent.
Let me know what you think about the cut, Brody.
Oh, that's live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah, bro. My boy. Glad I got to bless
that's
you, Brody.
Solid. Yeah.
All right, y'all, that's a wrap on today's video today, man. Now, as y'all can see, we got to get some great convos out of some people. If y'all would like to see more content like this, make sure y'all follow me on all socials. Subscribe to the YouTube for the behind the scenes. E-Man Blends on TikTok and Instagram. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one.